Hi guys, welcome to my channel Mishi Blue Tarot. I'm Neelam and I'm back for all of you with another reading today. So, this reading today is going to be the energy update that I do on a weekly basis. This is going to be your person's current energies and feelings towards you. What are they currently thinking and feeling for you? And we'll look at as much information we can get. So, for this reading, it's not for singles. It has to be for people who have somebody in their life and they want to know about that person. Could be a crush also, doesn't matter. So here we are. Alright. So I have, as usual, 3 piles laid out for you today. So pile 1 is the labradorite flower. Pile number 2 is the rose quartz wand. And pile number 3 is the flourite crystal or the flourite rock. So guys, think about your situation, meditate about your situation, think about your person and go ahead and pick the pile that attracts you the most. So I'll pause for 2 seconds. Alright, so let's begin with the labradorite. I hope you guys have chosen your piles. So I have picked up one card to understand the theme of the messaging, and I'll pick up more cards to see. Whichever deck calls me. I have like a lot of decks laid out today for my use. So here we are. This is the labradorite flower. Let's see, what are your person's current energies, current thoughts towards you? Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Okay. So definitely there is a change in the mindset of your person, whoever has chosen this pile. I'm seeing that they want to get a higher perspective of things. At this point, they don't want to be superficial and don't want to come towards you with anything that is not very concrete. All right. I'm also seeing they could be a little confused at this point in terms of where this connection is going. Like, they're not being able to give up on it, they're not being able to move away from it, but still, it's like a series of confusing events. Pile number 1. Okay? Could be that they are trying to solve the problem, but it just doesn't seem to solve at all. Okay, and it's like this person could be having moments where they just look up to the universe and start thinking that should I do this, should I not do this, am I capable of doing this, I don't know, I'm not being able to understand what this is, what moves should I make. So this person wants clarity and they are right now leaving everything to the universe. Okay, they're not very sure as to which path to take when it comes to you. Okay, they don't want to harm you, they don't want to hurt you, but maybe unintentionally the things that they do, they might be landing up hurting you, something like that, or maybe they might say certain things which will hurt you. So this person wants to come out of that mindset. They don't want to really they don't want to actually make you feel bad. And whatever they want to say to you, they want to make sure that it is genuine. And they need clarity for that. Alright? Okay. Let's see what else is your person currently thinking and feeling for you. Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. This person is tired. Look at the cards. This person is tired of wanting to make things work out, but things just don't seem to fall into place. Alright, I'm also seeing that this person really doesn't want to lose out on you. Hail, rain or storm, basically. They want to make sure that they're able to make this sustain as much as possible. Okay, because they cannot function. They cannot function without your energy around them. Like, you have to be in this person's life in some way or the other. Alright, I'm also seeing that it's that scene that comes to my mind, you know, that a person wants to, till the last breath, want to try to make this work out. However, I don't think you are looking at it in that way, because this person could be not, this person could be like, you know, not able to show you how much they want to make things work out because of the circumstances. I'm picking up circumstances to not be favorable in this situation. Okay, let's see what else. What is this person currently thinking and feeling? Temperance. They want to establish the balance. Look at this, Lovers. But if you see these two cards here, you both have something hidden from each other, alright? Could be, alright, wait. Could be that this person might not be open to the idea of love, but they are in love with you and they don't know what this feeling is. So what's happening is that they want everything with you, but they don't want to give it that tag, and that's why if you look at this Lovers card, there is something hidden. So you both could be knowing, okay, that I think you know, your person knows. Maybe you are misunderstanding the whole situation and this person is just not sure how to convey everything to you. So it's like everything is being said and done, but without the clarity that is required here. Even with this Temperance card, I'm seeing that, you know, there is a need for coming to a common point. Strength. Could be also possible that maybe the two of you have had a fight or something, and or maybe a kind of an argument. There is a very strong need of maintaining balance here. Now what's happening is that the situation sometimes just goes out of your person's hand. They don't want to hurt you, but they land up saying things which can hurt you. That's the energy that I'm picking up over here. They don't want to hurt you, but they land up doing that sometimes unintentionally. However, they want you in their life. Let's see. I'm actually seeing that this person might not be showing their exact true feelings, as I said in the beginning, to you, because I don't know, there is this whole thing of not being absolutely transparent. They don't want to show you their vulnerable side. What else for pile number 1? Four of Cups. This person could also be having a lot on their plate at this point, like a lot of things that they have to do or resolve or take care of, and that could be one of the reasons why they are very, very conflicted, confused, just kind of balancing those three things in their life. and they're not being able to look at you with that kind of importance at this point. However, subconsciously this person really wants you. So I will tell you what this person is feeling on the surface level. It's more of like confusion, because they just don't know how to balance this whole thing. However, the moment you leave, this person goes in like a very complicated situation, and they don't know why they feel this way. Prince of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. What they are giving you is something very small, and maybe that is not acceptable for you. That could be the reason why you're so annoyed with this whole situation. Prince of Wands. Because there is chemistry, there is attraction, but I don't think that is what you want. You want this person to say, or probably tell you the feeling part of it, like what exactly is this person feeling, how are they feeling, why are they feeling this way. All these things you want to know, you want to see it in front of you, but the problem is that it is just not like coming so transparently in front of you, and that could be irritating. All right, let me just see why is this person not opening up. See, however, I do pick up that there is a lot on their plate, and at this point maybe they cannot be very transparent with you because this person just can't handle responsibilities right now. So maybe that's why. But let's see. Feelings. Let's tap on their feelings for you, because I do see Two of Cups and Four of Wands. So feelings are also very clear that they are really in love with you. But it's like, when you're too busy looking at other things, you might just ignore a very important thing in your life, and that's what's happening with this person. Let's see what else. Three of Chalices, Three of Cups, the Mother Earth, the Battle Wagon, which is the Chariot, Knight of Chalices. I'll tell you what it means. And Ten of Wands. Could be there is a third party situation for a lot of you. Could be that there is somebody else, maybe this person is married or they have a kid to take care of or something like that. Okay, so they have a lot of responsibilities, I told you, and that could be putting you off. Maybe this person is not deciding, maybe they're not telling you very clearly about what exactly do they want from you, and that could be very annoying for you at this point. So I am basically seeing this person cannot lose you. Now it's totally up to you. I'm not seeing them completely come towards you either. Okay, it's totally up to you if you want something like this. Now it depends, like sometimes people get addicted to one another, and whatever you get, you're happy with that. So if that is the energy, then you should stick around. There's no reason why you should leave this behind. But if that's not the energy, okay, if the thing is you want something that is clear, something that is something that doesn't confuse you any further in your life, then I feel that you are the one who has to take the call, because this person doesn't have the courage to tell you that the way. So it's a feeling of guilt and embarrassment. It's like sometimes, when a person knows that I can't give him or her what he or she is looking for, but I'm so attached that I can't let this person go either. Alright, so that could be one energy, that's the reason why they're not probably being open to you, very candid or something, because that energy is very complicated. They can't lose you, but at the same time can't have you. So there's a very famous proverb that goes, the most dangerous relationship happens when a person cannot lose you but cannot love you either, or cannot say that I love you. You get it? So it's a little bit of that kind of a situation. Now it's totally up to you if you're okay to live this way, if you're fine being this way. Alright? Let's check an advice for you here in this situation. sad embrace, intention. Okay, so this is very clearly telling me that you are holding on to something very tightly when the idea for you or the advice for you is to let go. You are sad holding on to this, you're sadly embracing this, all right? Somewhere, okay, somewhere you want something bigger. But the point is that intentions of your person could be, or you for that matter. So sometimes you have, so whenever you go through some situation which is very complex, and if this reading is resonating with you, then you would know what I'm saying. It's basically you have to write down what exactly are you looking for. So what's happening is you love this person, okay. You want something from this person, and that want is not being fulfilled. So who is supposed to take the action? Of course, your person is not going to do anything because they don't want anything further. They just want your presence. Because the moment you're gone, this person really feels the void. So you want something more. So you're the one who has to take a step back sometimes to analyze yourself that do you want this enough? Will you get what you want, or you want the attachment more than, attachments only lead to anxiety. If I'm making myself clear. Do you want to be in a relationship which is just about attachment and you're just staying in it because you can't move away and deprive yourself of what you exactly want and desire in life? Sometimes you have to take some tough calls. Think about it. Let's see, what is the advice for you over here as well? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. See, I think the point is here, there are some tough calls that have to be taken, and it will lead to some kind of a healing, and I think this person will heal through you. So, the tough calls have to be taken here if this reading is resonating with you guys. So, I'm actually seeing that you have to, subconsciously you also practice some meditations which can help you send healing to people. Now, only if your other person is open to healing then this person will receive healing, if you get that logic. So here the point is that you have to do certain things here. Okay, you have to open yourself up to understanding that sometimes holding on to things very tightly can be complicated. And this goes with my Instagram message today. It's Mishi Blue Tarot Official if you want to check it out. So yes, sometimes letting go can actually help you in a lot of ways. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me, and I shall see you soon again with another reading. Bye-bye. Alright, so now let's move to pile number 2, which is the rose quartz wand, whoever chose this wand. Alright, so let's see. I've just picked up one oracle card to see the major message around it as to what is your person feeling right now in terms of this connection, in terms of you. Alright, so let's see. Otter spirit, you're never alone. This is beautiful. So This person feels your energy all the time, and I think this is like a divine soul kind of a connection, some soulmate, if you want to call it, or a twin flame. It looks as if you both cannot be away from each other. It's a very strong bond, all right. I am seeing that there can be instances where you both could be helping each other in growth, but the point is that sometimes it can be a little messy because one has to overpower the other. So I'm seeing that, but then the energy of this whole thing is love, if you see the heart shape. So there is love here present in this connection, and it's a very, very strong connection because none of you, both of you, cannot let go of this because it's very special. So I'm seeing that this person really wants you in their life. They want to take it forward. They want to make sure that you are there around them, and they really never feel alone. This person senses your energy pretty much all the time. Okay, now having said that, let's see what are the other things that come up today in terms of your energy, because the start looks very nice. See, this is the theme of the reading, and the theme is only you're never alone. So yes, this person senses a very, very deep soul connection with you in a lot of ways. Let's see what else. What else does your person want to say, or are they thinking about you right now? What is this person thinking? Pile number 2. High Priestess. Wow, Justice. Wheel of Fortune. A definite deep soulmate twin flame bond, like whatever, Moon at the bottom of the deck. This person feels a huge rush of energy whenever you're around them, or whenever this person thinks about you. It's a very different kind of a feeling, alright? With the High Priestess here, I'm seeing that this person can be a sense of inner knowing that yes, this connection is here for a massive change. For a lot of you, I'm picking up that you might not be very heavily vocal about your feelings to each other, but the telepathic communication, or the sense of understanding each other is so strong that the bond cannot be broken. All right. So I'm seeing the bond to be very strong. I'm seeing the connection to be very strong, and there is a change in the horizon, like something is changing. Let me see what that is. Ace of Cups. I think this feeling, this person could be feeling emotions after a really long time, and you were like a trigger over here in terms of making them feel these emotions, because the feelings are huge, they are massive, big. Okay, it's big stuff here, guys. Pile number 2. I'm actually seeing that this person could be right now. See, usually people think that some sort of an awakening or awakened connection doesn't cause any kind of trauma, but sometimes it can be traumatic. You might just feel as if oh my God, what has just happened? It is just so special. It is just so big. All right. So, and then you get scared, and could be that this is what is happening with this person. Sensing you every time and like talking to you, feeling that strong connection is a very rare thing for this person. All right. Okay. Let's see what else is this person thinking and feeling for you. Comes back, we know that strength wants to come out. Let's see what else is this person thinking and feeling for you. This is card number 8. This is, I think, 8 of Wands. Yeah. Page of Wands. And the Hierophant. Okay guys, just give me a minute. This person could be putting you on a pedestal for sure. Like, you are like the answer to a lot of things for this person. Like, as I see the Hierophant, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. So this person is gaining from you in a lot of ways, in terms of spiritual awakening, in terms of understanding the connection. As I told you, this person with time is growing with you. They were not aware of these kind of feelings, and they're sensing these kind of feelings only because of you and with you. Alright, this person is really enamored by the way you are. Like, there are people admiring you, and actually this is 7 of Wands, sorry. So yeah, there are people admiring you, and this person really senses and sees that, and it makes them a little scared also sometimes. Okay, but again, they've not felt this way. Like, I mean, a very alienated feeling. So maybe that could be one of the reasons why maybe they might not be very open with you at this point, as I see the High Priestess here. So let's see, what else is this person thinking and feeling for you? Queen of Cups, Queen of Chalices, Chariot, 6 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. This person wants to sometimes just rush in, like come riding into you, like as in to be with you. And I have Justice again here. So it's like you both could be having, as I said, a past life connection is definitely there. The pull is very strong. This person sees you as the Queen of Cups, and they themselves feel emotionally triggered because you are a very emotional person, and you made this person also very emotional in a lot of ways, and they just kind of feel a very strong connection with you, which they do not want to break at all. Alright, I'm also seeing that this person wants to grow with you, and they might be looking up to you for a lot of things. Okay, they might not be as mature as you are at times. Okay, and yes, they really love listening to what you say, and they really like your loving nature. I mean, that kind of pulls them even more towards you. They really love your loving nature, or however you want to put it across. Alright, so this person feels that bond with you. Okay, let's see what else. What are they thinking and feeling? 10 of Wands, the Holy King, which is the Hermit, 5 of Wands. Yes, as I said, on the surface level, the depth can be very conflicting. So yes, this person seems pretty complicated and starts thinking, and then they can't stop thinking because it's overwhelming. Because the cards are such, that's what I saw, the cards are such, and an overwhelming feeling can be very disturbing sometimes. Like, you can't focus on anything else, you can't do anything, you cannot look at things, so it just becomes very complicated, and it cannot be like solved. It's that. And this person could be like literally trying to work, but they're not being able to focus when they start thinking about you. And it's not like their nature is like this. It's only because of this connection that they feel this way. Okay? So, yeah, this person might not be very vocal with you. Again, I'm telling you, because they do not actually know how to tell all of this to you. Okay? Now, let's see what is the advice for you in this situation. Coming apart. Moonlight. See, right now, if they are away from you, it's okay. They need this time. So just be patient with this whole situation, pile number 2. Don't overreact. Don't do anything here at this point. If they're not talking to you, if they're not communicating with you, there is a reason. They're very overwhelmed. They don't know what it is. Just imagine if you throw a person in the swimming pool who doesn't know swimming, or just imagine you throw a person into the sea, and this person doesn't even know how to swim. Then what are you going to do? So those are the things like that. This person is really overwhelmed at this point, and they don't really know where are they heading with this connection. So that can be a little overwhelming. Alright, so let's see. What else is the advice for you? Advice for pile 2. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So I think there is a very good period coming your way in this connection. So relax, take it easy, and be patient. Okay, I think either by end of this month you will get some news, or I think you will understand this thing. Wow, I think end of this month you will get some news about this. I mean, the month is about to end, so yeah, I guess next month end, I guess you might get some sort of news about this connection, that about your person, or if they want to say some hint, something you will get from this person. All right. And yeah, look at the image of this card. Like, it just seems as if you are awakening this person, and it's how it is. Like, I think or the divine feminine, if you are the masculine watching here, then your feminine or the feminine energy is the awakening light all the time. That is what I'm seeing here. Alright, pile number 2, pretty deep and intense reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, and private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments section if this reading resonated with you. You can also check me out on Instagram. It's Mishi Blue Tarot Official. I do daily 3-card readings over there, just in case if you're interested. That's about it. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. Take care. Bye. Alright, so now finally let's move to pile number 3. Whoever chose this fluorite crystal. Let's see what are your person's current thoughts and feelings about you in general. Or pile 3, whoever chose this, are you guys hurt, or are you feeling a little bit of a twitch in your heart? Let me know in the comments, because I sense a little bit of a hurt feeling. Let's see, what are your person's current thoughts and feelings for you? Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Okay, so I think your person is in a very high spirited energy. We'll see, we'll clarify this card. This person either is being very optimistic that things will become fine or things will all fall into place. But a sandpiper is usually someone who's like literally takes very small steps and takes a lot of risks. So this person seems to be taking the risk. Now let me see what exactly is this risk, because we don't know. Be playful about what? We shall see if this person is actually serious about you or not. What is it? Person's current thoughts and feelings for you. 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Fool. King of Swords. Just one more so that I have clarity. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So I think this person is extremely annoyed about something that happened between the two of you, but they are pretending to be fine. Like as I said, sandpiper spirit. The Fool and the sandpiper quite get along. So this person is right now not at all wanting to, like, there is sadness, but they are putting up a facade. I'll try to see what is the 2 of Pentacles. I'm not able to figure this out. 1 minute. 2 of Swords. Wow, interesting. 10 of Wands. Something happened, guys. Pile number 3. You guys, whoever's chosen this. 7 of Cups. Now, I don't know which negative card more has to come out over here. Anyways, so I think this person is trying to focus. They're not showing their true feelings. They're trying to be playful. They're not wanting to open up. This person right now is pretty much, I think, not very serious, or how should I put it, like they don't want to face it. If something happened, if this file is resonating with you guys, then if something happened here, then this person is trying to hide it, that they are very annoyed from inside about the whole thing, and they are sad that you walked away or something, and this person is sad that you're not there. But again, they're not willing to take a decision. Even though they miss you, even though they feel the pangs of loneliness, they're trying to be as logical as possible, and they don't want to show their innermost self to you at this point, like what exactly is going on in their mind. They're like basically showing this thing of least bothered attitude. Let's see, what else are this person's current thoughts and feelings for you? The Magician. I did see it in the previous deck as well. Which is the Queen of Cups. I I have the 6 of Wands, I guess. This is the 6 of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, hang on. The Tower at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. This person will try to get you back again. I think they will put in some effort to try and see if you reciprocate. Because I see that this person would want to. This person is hopeful that things will become fine. That's what I'm seeing. This person is trying their best to not show you anything what they are feeling, as I said. But the fallout has been pretty major on this person as well. Like, I mean, I don't know what happened between the two of you. If this is resonating, you would know what I'm saying. But yeah, this person is trying to not show it that much to you that this is what they have been feeling. They are still very confident that they can get you back. They think that you might miss them and come back to them. Let's see, what else is this person thinking and feeling about you? Queen of Swords. I was just missing this card only. The Hermit. Two of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Heavy energy, guys. Pile number 3. I think you guys have had a fight. And this person is being stubborn now that I will not give up. If you want to walk away, or if you chose to walk away from this person, and this person is still not very sure about the whole thing, that, you know, why did all of this happen? But they are not willing to show you their soft side at all. Like, I mean, what they are feeling, what's going on in their mind. This person is not going to tell you. I do see that some words were said or some argument happened and you landed up saying something to this person, and this person has gone into deep thinking. As I said, the 5 of Cups is not a very light energy, it's pretty heavy. Okay, so yeah, this person has gone in that energy of not being able to communicate sometimes. They might be in a quiet zone with you, but yeah, they're pretty guarded. Alright, they're pretty guarded. I can see that. Because their world seems to be falling, but they're still trying to put up the show by no, everything is fine. They don't want to tell you exactly how they're feeling. Now, I don't know if this person, I'm not picking up feelings. I'm only seeing ego hurt, ego clash. Let me see. What else is this person feeling and thinking about you? Although they're thinking a lot about you, but they're not showing it. On the face of it, they're showing that everything is just fine. I'm not bothered. But that's a way for them to, be. And it's very difficult for them to actually handle this situation. Let's see what else is this person thinking and feeling. Page of Pentacles. The Horned God, which is the Emperor. 2 of Cups. This person does want you, and I feel that there is a very deep connection here. But I think there is some sort of a third party, or there's some kind of a situation. Because if I look at the 3 bottom cards, it just seems as if that third party, or the whole idea, I don't know, maybe you are very suspicious. You're not sure where this is going, how this works. So I think this person is trying to manifest you because, or you're not able to trust this person. This person is trying to get you back, or they're trying their ways out, but I still don't know if you can trust this person. Let me see. Can you trust this person? Because I mean, like if I were you, then I would also have second thoughts of trusting or not. Let's see. Can you trust this person? Nine of chalices. One more. Queen of Pentacles. You can trust this person. But I leave it to you. If your intuition says no, because this is a general reading, however, I see that yes, you can trust this person. But also stay in your power. Like, don't give all your power to this person. Let's see what is the advice for you here. Ride the wave. Encouragement. This thing will grow slowly. That is what I'm picking up. Now it's entirely up to you if you feel or if you think you have the conviction that, okay, I want to give it a shot or not. Now that's a decision that you need to take. Okay? So yeah, I'm seeing that from the universe you should ride the wave, but the whole onus is going to be on you. Let's see, what else is the advice for you here? Universe, give us a card. Okay. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. As I said, you are being advised to not take control of the situation, don't have to take action, because I don't know, some fallout has happened here which I can see, but this is all destined and this will only happen as per destiny. So keep going with it. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Pile number 3, I hope this reading resonated with you and it gave you the clarity that you were seeking. Take care and I shall see you soon again. Bye.